Now that's some eye candy right there. New to the collection, the Sig Sauer P226 Elite Full Stainless, chambered in 357 Sig. Boy, oh boy, is this gun gorgeous. I'll start the video out with just taking some close-ups of it, then I'll sit behind the table. My wife's going to take the camera from there on out, and we're going to talk about it in detail. This gun, you're going to want. I'm sorry, it's going to cost you some money. It's very close to $1,400 retail. Oh, let's just look at it and enjoy it. Look at the grip. Look how it's slightly rounded, those rosewood grips. Look at that. The beaver tail, large, serrations. Look at the size of the trigger guard. It's got a very special trigger, SRT, short reset trigger. If I can zoom in, look at that. Frame made in Germany, from our friends in Germany. Sig makes a great product, and let's just take a look at the other side right now and get into the review. Here's a nice close look at the other side. Screaming beauty. I don't know how else to phrase this except that this gun is really one of the most gorgeous guns in the collection. The Sig Equinox is pretty close to this also, and the Sig 1911. What I like about these Sig's full stainless guns is similar to my Sig Sauer 1911 carry full stainless, is the way the finish on the steel is. It's like a satin. It's like silk. I don't know how they pull it off and how they make it, but I'll tell you right now, it does not scratch easy. I know that from the 1911 I have. And I'm really looking forward to owning this gun in the future, which I just picked up in the last couple of days. I have a special reason for it. We'll talk about it. Welcome to weaponseducation.com. Let's talk about the Sig Sauer P226 Stainless Elite. It's what put Sig on the map. Let's talk about it. The Sig P226 Stainless Elite. Oh boy, is this one gorgeous gun. It is just screaming with beauty. Full steel, slide, frame, everything. Rosewood grips. My wife is here, Tammy. Hello.
Hi everybody.
Thank you for helping record. And for those of you who are new to the channel, Tammy does a lot behind the scenes, especially recording. She records a lot of the videos. Right, Tammy?
Yes, of course.
And we enjoy it. It's fun. Let's talk about this Sig P226. It really is what puts Sig on the map. They're really well known for their P226 models. I also have one chambered in 22 LR. I'll do a new video on that gun, but let's focus on this. This is a 357 Sig. My first 357 Sig. Pretty cool. We're going to take a look at the rounds here in a moment and look at the magazines. Let's talk about the gun in generalities right now. First of all, it's heavy, which I like. You know, I'm a big guy, and there's a specific reason why I have this gun. I am having a custom holster made for my car seat. So envision driving your car, sitting in the car, and right between your knees, having this in a custom holster right there, ready to go. 357 Sig, very accurate, that round. By the way, the holsters on my site, Armory Express Outlet, the custom ones are second to none. I'm going to do a special video on the comparison of custom holsters and production holsters. They're all designed specifically for you, your height, your weight, the gun. It's all made perfect for you. That's why I'm having a special holster made for this. Let's talk about this gun. One of the first things that really strikes me is the finish. Please take a close look at the gun here now. And I'll just hold it like that, or better yet, I'll do this. How's that? Got a nice close look there. Thank you, Tammy. Let's just talk about some of the features. The satin finish, it's a stainless finish, but it looks like satin to me. I don't know how Sig does it. On the 1911 carry model that I have, I love that finish, and that's why I always touted that 1911 as one of my favorite 1911s, the Sig Sauer carry full stainless. This has the same stainless feature on it as far as the finish, second to none. The Rosewood grips, look at the back real close. High def 1080p, look at the grains in that wood. I like that. I mean, it's just beauty. It's furniture. Look at the stippling in the wood and the Sig Sauer logo right there. It really fits in your hand perfect. And look at the beaver tail. I mean, that thing it's huge. I mean, this gun it's a big gun. It's got the slightly rounded butt. The trigger guard, take a real close look right here. See how, I look at the little small things in a gun. See how huge the trigger guard is? So if you're wearing gloves and if it's cold outside, you just have no issues. Your finger can fit inside the trigger guard. One of the biggest features of this gun is the SRT, or short reset trigger, and I'll show you what I mean. Look at that now. So now you're in single action. Take a real close zoom in right on that trigger, please, and you're at just over a 4-pound pull. Bang. Every time you pull the trigger. And this is a magazine that holds 12 plus 1. Right on the magazine, you can't see that because it's in black, it says 40 or 357 Sig. So all you have to do is change the barrel on this gun to go from a 40 or a 357 Sig, and Sig sells the barrels on their website for $200. This one is chambered in 357 Sig. While we're talking about the round here, let me show you a comparison. Please take a very close zoom in here on my left and your right. There is a 357 Sig, and there is our good old friend, the stubby old, stouty old 45 hollow point. That's one screaming fast bullet. As a matter of fact, I bought a bunch of these. Take a look at that. Underwood ammo. I loaded up on ammo the way things are with ammo right now. I went all out and got a couple thousand rounds. And I'll show you the ammo here. Underwood ammo, 1,400 feet per second. Went to Walmart. Shells were cleared out except for 2 boxes of these 357 Sig 125 grain for the range. And for personal protection, got 147 grain Hornady. That's what we're looking at right there. And my personal favorite of all personal defense rounds is the Winchester PDX one line 357 Sig. So I'll probably keep this in the gun. Now this morning when I went shooting, I shot 20 rounds of the Hornadys. I almost felt guilty. I felt like I was shooting gold down range. But I didn't have to shoot 20 rounds of the hollow points because that's what I'm going to be carrying in this gun, and it shot flawlessly. Very accurate. Now, let's talk more about the gun. Okay, take a nice close look at the gun. It's got a rail on it. Got the Picatinny rail. And I talked about the trigger. The night sights on it, I mean, these things glow in the dark. You know what night sights are? These things, they glow in the dark. I took it out in the pitch black and they really work well. The mag release, it shoots out the mag in the safety check gun. I mean, it really shoots it out hard. Awesome, awesome. And these mags aren't cheap anymore. They come with two 12 round mags, and you can put 40 or 357 Sig, depending on what barrel you put in this gun. The weight. The weight is something that you're going to want to know about. I like the weight. Let me tell you what the weight is. 42 ounces. You do the math. That's a lot of pounds. And it really, you feel this gun in your hands. It's not the type of gun I would want to carry on my hip because of the weight. It's not the type of gun that I would want to carry in a shoulder holster. But I tell you, the reasoning from, like I said, is for me to keep this in the car, in a car seat, in front of, between my knees, or as a nightstand gun right next to you. So you get the Sig Light night sights, the gorgeous custom Rosewood grips, an amazing stainless steel finish. The serrations, they're perfect. They're not slippery, and it's $1,368 retail. I'll disassemble it briefly here. It's very simple, and we know the features here. It's got a decocker, so let me show you something there. Okay, so this is how I'm going to carry it. So there you have the hammer back, and then with this decocker, you have the hammer in perfect position. And that's exactly how I'm going to carry this. I carry all my guns fully loaded. And now I'm in double action, and then you go to your single action after that. To disassemble it, you'd simply lock up the slide, pull this down, that lever, and you want to pull the decocker down also as you pull the slide off the top. And I'll show you briefly. Look at the beautiful stainless steel guide rod. Super high quality barrel. It says 357 Sig right on it. It says Sig Sauer. And just get a 40 cal if you want and slide it in there, and you got a 40 cal. And put it right back together. Sigs are one of the easiest guns to assemble and disassemble, along with HKs, I think, and Glocks, of course, too. There's a lot of guns that are simple, and you get the gun back. So let me know what you think of it. I really think it's a special gun. It's heavy, but it's full steel. The recoil is nil, and I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about adding this to the collection. I've got a lot of Sigs. I think I compare this closely to the P220 Equinox as the way it feels in my hand. And there you go. Let me know what you think of this gun. We'll do some more videos on it. Something you may want. Comes with 2 mags, 12 plus 1. Ooh, 2 more than 10. Ooh, now it's really a deadly gun. Thank you from Weapons Education. Check it out.